Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today is one of the most exciting videos for me that I've made in a long time, because today I am announcing my plans for my year of 2020, or like just every plan that I have either confirmed, thought about, written down. These are every possible thing that I could be doing in 2020. Some of them are confirmed. Not all of them are confirmed, but I am working out some of the details on some of them. Some of them have been planned for a little while. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So currently it is February 1st, so it's the very beginning of February when I'm making this video. Unfortunately, I don't technically have anything planned for February, so it's going to be a little bit longer, a couple more weeks until I actually am able to start going out and doing things. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but you know, it's okay because it gets better once we get to March. So beginning on the first weekend of March, I'm not sure what days exactly yet, but I do know I'm doing this trip. My school goes on quarters, so I have odd breaks. So my spring break is in April, and I also have a quarter break in March, which means I'm done with like a semester, but we have like 3 semesters a year, which are called quarters. So we have a quarter break after our second round of finals for the year, and that week break, I am planning on going with my family to New Jersey, and we are going to American Dream Mall, Nickelodeon Universe, and I'm hoping to meet up with Justin or Benett there, or both of them, and it would be really fun to do that and get those credits there, which I am currently at 199 credits, so that means I will be getting Shellraiser as my 200th credit, assuming everything goes according to plan. But yes, that is happening. I am excited for that, to get the few credits that they have there, to check out the brand new park, and to ride the steepest coaster in the world as my 200 credit. I'm also hoping that Sandy's Blast and Broncos open by the time I go. Sorry, I gotta switch hands. I can't just hold it the whole time. Because I'll be a little sad if it's not open, but I know I'll be getting back there not too long afterwards. So if it's not open, I can always come back soon and ride it again later. But yeah, that's my plan for March. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do in March, because not a lot of parks around me are open. There's no indoor parks or anything close to me. So March is just going to be that first week, but I'm also planning, as far as content on this channel, I am planning on having like a bracket thing, like a March Madness style bracket for the parks I had you guys vote on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. I got the link in the description below, but yeah. So there will be a few videos in March. No need to worry about that. So, like I mentioned, my spring break is in April. So it's actually the week of April 11th, sometime around that week. I'll have that off. That's not in the middle of my quarter or anything, or it is in the middle of my quarter. It's not at the end or anything like that. But I will be going to Missouri during my spring break. So, guess what opens in April in Missouri? Worlds of Fun in Silver Dollar City. So, my plan currently is my family and I are going to go to Silver Dollar City sometime in the 15th, 16th, or 17th, because they're open that part of the week. Worlds of Fun's only open on weekends, so ideally we go there when Worlds of Fun is open, either on the first weekend that I'm off or at the second weekend. The plan currently is to go over to Kansas City the 11th and 12th of April and go to Worlds of Fun. I have Cedar Fair Platinum passes, so we'll get in for free and we'll have a lot of fun there. So I'm hoping to be able to do that at Worlds of Fun then. And then later in the week, Wednesday, Thursday, stuff like that, we will be going to Silver Dollar City. I'll be excited to go there. There's a lot of coasters I anticipate there, plus people say it's one of the best amusement parks in the country. So I am extremely excited to go to Silver Dollar City. I'm very much looking forward to that. And currently I have also, on our way back, or like while we're down there in Branson, driving a little bit farther to Magic Springs in Arkansas. So their opening weekend is actually, I believe, that weekend. And I'm going to try to go on April 18th before I have to start school again on, I think it's the 20th. So everything goes according to plan, I'll go to all 3 of those parks and have videos for you guys. I would be really, really ecstatic if it all works out. If not, likely the first one to go would be Magic Springs, since we have platinum passes to Cedar Fair, so we can get into Worlds of Fun for free, and Silver Dollar City's already planned. But yeah, hopefully we get all of those. Next up is the end of April, Kings Island. I will be going there again when Orion opens. So I don't know if I'll go opening weekend or anything like that, but I absolutely do know that I will be riding Orion very soon after opening, and I am very, very excited for that. It'll actually be my second B&M Giga, because I have ridden Leviathan but not Fury. And so Kings Island, that'll be really fun. I love Kings Island. I go there all the time. And so Orion, getting a new credit there is going to be refreshing. Orion's going to be awesome, and I hope it's their new headliner. So that'll be really fun. Then I plan to do Kentucky Kingdom, maybe that same weekend in April when they open. Kentucky Kingdom, I go there every year. I've got passes to Kentucky Kingdom, so I plan to go for their opening weekend, hopefully. Also, Malibu Jacks in Louisville just opened up, so they also now have a SPF Visa credit, so I might even be getting 1 credit while I'm there in Louisville, even though I've been to Kentucky Kingdom a lot. I have also here in the middle of May going back to Worlds of Fun, maybe for a suicide trip or a weekend thing. I don't know. We'll see about that. That's kind of more tentative. Also, leading up to the end of my school year, I have an idea to maybe do a suicide trip to Adventureland. Justin and Benett did a lot of these suicide trips last year, and I realized that I have the ability to do a lot of them. So, Adventureland's in Iowa. It's pretty far away from me, but I might be able to do it and then spend the night and then come back. So maybe that'll be on a weekend during my school, sometime in April or May or whenever they open. Yeah. So now we're into the end of May, which means I get out of school. I'll be done with finals on May 29th, but you guys know what May 29th is. May 29th is the first night of Hollywood Nights. So ideally, I get done with finals on the 28th because that's a possibility, but I don't know my final schedule yet. The worst case scenario is that during that week, I take everything home out of my dorm room at college, and so I have everything at home. And then when I leave on the 29th, I can just go straight to Holiday World for the first night of Hollywood Nights. And be there for the whole time. I love my home park, Holiday World. It's great. I get to ride the Voyage. I get to be there with Justin. That's going to be a lot of fun, but also there's so many enthusiasts going to that I haven't met before, and some that I have, and I'm just really excited to see people again, or to meet people for the first time, and marathon the Voyage, and all the other coasters there. I just love Holiday World, and this event's going to be awesome. I've never actually been before, even though Holiday World's my home park, but I'm going this year, and I'm very, very excited. It's literally going to be a day after my finals, and this is the craziest part of the year for me, especially what's coming up next. So what's coming up next is the biggest trip I've ever done, the largest announcement I've ever had. It's been in the works for a little while now, and the hype's been building. I've been really excited, and what it is, it's with That Intimate Guy, or Justin. I don't know why I said That Intimate Guy. That's his Instagram and YouTube name, but Justin and Benett, and we are all going on a huge trip to none other than California. Now, we're calling the trip Coasting Across Cali. Hold on, I'm going to set my phone down so I can rest my arms a little bit. We're calling it Coasting Across Cali. So, what we're doing is, right after Hollywood Nights, Justin and I are going to fly out from this area in southern Indiana, or maybe Louisville, wherever the airport is. We're going to fly out from here to San Diego. We're going to meet Benett there because I don't think he's going to Hollywood Nights. So we're going to meet him there, start at SeaWorld San Diego. That's going to be our first stop. And then we're going to proceed to go all the way up to even San Francisco, like the entire coast of California, and hit up all the parks we possibly can while we're there in California. So, like I said, we're starting with SeaWorld San Diego. We're going to be there for a day, get a ride Emperor, the brand new or B&M dive coaster, and then hopefully be able to ride that. I'm assuming it's going to be open. And then ride the other coasters that they have there, like Manta, and have a lot of fun there the first day. Then we're going to go to LA, or the LA area, Anaheim. I don't know. I'm not from there, so like that whole like Southern California area where LA is. And we're gonna go to Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags Magic Mountain, and hopefully Adventure City as well. Just hitting that up extra when we're done with Knott's Berry Farm, and as well as Pacific Park, which is Santa Monica Pier, to first of all sightsee LA, because none of us have ever been there before, and it's going to be like really cool to see all that. So that's the time we're allotting for Santa Monica Pier. We're going to ride West Coaster there, but like the majority of that is going to be sightseeing Los Angeles, because that's going to be pretty cool. Knott's Berry Farm, I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. We're either going to spend a day or two there. I'm not sure if it's a day or two yet. Like I said, we're still ironing out plans, but this is happening. Six Flags Magic Mountain, I am relatively certain we're spending 2 days there because it's going to take that much time. And so that's like the beginning of our trip. And then after LA, we're going to drive all the way up the coast, 5 hours, to San Francisco area, and go to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom and California's Great America. We'll finally get to ride Railblazer, which will be a lot of fun, I'm sure. That's one of the most hyped coasters that I'm ready for. Gold Striker as well. Medusa, like all of the coasters at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom and California's Great America. Very, very excited for. After that is when Benett and Justin are flying back to Maryland. I think the way that it's working out for me, that I might actually be there an extra day. So in that extra day, I might hit up Gilroy Gardens for the 2 little credits there, just to be a credit whore and just see the park and stuff like that. And I might go back to California's Great America in that extra day as well if I have time. We'll see. But yeah, the whole California trip is the biggest trip I've ever done, the most money I've ever spent on a trip. I am very much looking forward to it, spending some time with 2 of the best enthusiasts out there, Benett and Justin, and I am very, very excited. I'm sure we all are, and it's going to be amazing. So I also have on here tentatively at some point Kennywood. I don't know. That's just where I have it listed on here. Doesn't mean I'm going there this year or not. I don't know. We'll see. That was kind of an off thing. But, okay. So after that, for the 4th of July, or like the beginning of July, because that trip is going to be the first week of June. Then in July, I tend to always go to Six Flags Great America. It's become like kind of a tradition for my family. Like every time we're up there in Chicago, we just go up to Great America. But this year, last year I added Little America. This time I'm adding Mount Olympus. I'm hoping to get on Hades 360 and the other, wooden coasters there, like Pegasus, Colossus, Zeus. I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. My family and I are probably going to do that while we're up there, and that's a pretty solid plan for July. And then, I'll be visiting Kings Island, Kentucky Kingdom, Holiday World, probably Michigan's Adventure at some point during the summer as well. There's some time in here that I'm not getting new credits that I didn't necessarily write down, but I'll be revisiting some parks during this as well. But these are the brand new things that I haven't done yet. So now we're getting to August. So last year in August, you remember that I went to all the way over to Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, Canada, did all of that. This year, I'm moving a little bit south of that and going to do a mid-Atlantic tour. So, hopefully that this all works out. This is kind of a tentative plan as far as right now. I'm not 100% certain of the details on this, but this is what I have written down to try right off the bat. So, guaranteed this year, I will be going to King's Dominion. And I'm probably going to hit up Camden Park on my drive there just for fun. But my goal is to absolutely get King's Dominion this year, period, end of story. I've been dying to go to that park for such a long time, and they keep removing rides. I don't want to remove Anaconda before I get the credit. So I'll be going to King's Dominion for sure. And the rest of my plans are still kind of in the works for the Mid-Atlantic tour, but it involves Busch Gardens Williamsburg, because I want to go ride Pantheon. I've never been to the park. I've never been to any of these parks, actually. I'm actually considering buying a SeaWorld pass this year because I'm going to be going to multiple SeaWorld parks. So, Kings Dominion, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, Hershey Park. I haven't been to Hershey since 2011. They've built Sky Rush, Laugh Track, and Candemonium's going to be open. So, like, that's at least 3 more credits that I didn't ride when I was there in 2011. So, I'll be going to Hershey again. Dorney is the only, like, questionable one on here. I'll try to get to Dorney Park. I don't know if it'll actually happen or not, but since it's kind of in, like, the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area, I guess it's north of New Jersey, but I will be trying to get there as well. Another one that's like almost completely confirmed is Six Flags Great Adventure. I've got to get there. Got to ride El Toro. I've been wanting to ride that for so long. Nitro, Jersey Devil. Oh my gosh, I need to get to Great Adventure. And then Six Flags America. That's just because I'm going to be in the area. I'm just going to hit it up, try to get the credits that I can there, and move on from that one. But that is going to be a Mid-Atlantic tour, so ideally, that's where Benett and Justin live, so that'd be a whole nother group of trips, or group of parks that I'll be able to do with them. Maybe not all of them with them, but the majority. That would be really, really fun. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So now we're getting into later in the year. I have September, a tentative plan of going to Beach Bend. I might try to go there with John Mike. That would be really fun, I believe, and so I'll try to hit up Beach Bend at some point. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a couple years now, and I've just never done it, so I might actually do it this year. So this is going back. I'll be in school again in August, but like actually don't even start to the beginning of September. So for my fall break, I have October planned out. So throughout October, I'm planning on doing a southern trip again, so my fall break should include confirmed SeaWorld Orlando, Busch Gardens Tampa, places like that, so I can get Icebreaker, Iron Gwazi, and then I'll also hit up Fun Spot Kissimmee for their new coaster. That'll be really fun, and hopefully I'll be able to do that trip during my fall break. I also have in here some questionable ones that I'm not sure will happen, but I will try to make them happen. It'll be during Haunt that I will be going to Carowinds. So I've never been to Carowinds. I really want to ride Fury 325, Copperhead Strike, all of those coasters there. I'm going to try to hit up Carowinds while I'm down there in that area on my way back or something, or on my way down. That'd be really cool. Another questionable one would be Six Flags Over Georgia. I've been there before, but only during Holiday in the Park. So I'm still missing Great American Scream Machine and Blue Hawk. So ideally, I could go there also during October, but that's putting a lot on my fall break. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of that. But SeaWorld Orlando and Busch Gardens Tampa are the most likely for that. I also have mentioned that Wild Adventures, if I do get a chance while I'm driving down, to stop there and hit up the coasters there as well. Finishing up in October, I have Kings Island and Kentucky Kingdom again. Like I said, I'm going to be visiting those parks at least a couple times this year. I go to both of them a lot, so their Kentucky Kingdom's Hollow Scream event and Kings Island's Haunt should be hitting up those again. And then it kind of calms down for the last little bit of 2020, but I think we might, this is completely tentative. This is the most unlikely one on the list, but it's still something that I've been talking about with my family and stuff like that. Going in December back to Branson to go to Silver Dollar City again, and then to ride the mountain coasters if I don't get those when we go in the spring, because in the spring I'm focused on Silver Dollar City and then going to Worlds of Fun and then maybe Magic Springs. So ideally, those are the plans for 2020. I'm really, really excited because I have the potential of getting 199 credits this year. And if you guys heard at the beginning of the video, I'm currently at 199 credits in my life. So I can almost double, literally like double my credits in my lifetime this year. So it's going to be a massively huge year for coasters. Great year for credits and just going to new places, and I am really, really excited. I hope you guys are too for the videos, because I'm going to have a lot of content coming to you guys. And I am so very excited for this year, especially coasting across Cali. You guys be ready for that, because it's going to be awesome. There's going to be Instagram posts, so make sure to follow me there. Every day that we're there, it's going to be Instagram posts, videos, usually probably on the weekends. I'm going to try to also do when we're at each park, maybe do a short vlog there. That would be fun as well. And so I have so much coming in store for 2020. Hopefully you guys are excited, because I sure am. And so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys when I'm riding those coasters in 2020.